day out to everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And today I've got a challenge in front of me. So what I got today here is a 2014 Hyundai Elantra. I believe that's what it is. It's a 4-door sedan, small one. It's a nice vehicle. It's a nice looking vehicle, but you can see this vehicle I got some challenges before me in this one. I want you to take a look up on here at the bottom where it's been scratched up around the bottom. I'm going to try to repair some of that to get that together. This vehicle is getting a full ride. It's getting a full detail. It's going to get polished out. You can take a look at the wheels. The wheels are in rough shape. I mean, this tire here is just about bald. Okay, this is pretty much a slick, so it'll go at any time. But yeah, like I said, my job is basically to clean it up. Take a look around the side over here. And this is an Elantra Limited. So, you know, anytime you see something that says limited on it, that means it's got some extra stuff to it. Take a look. The tires on this side don't look too bad, okay? All right, they really don't. They don't look too bad. So, like I said, we'll take a look around the vehicle before we take a look at the inside. It's got a moon roof in it. Now, I don't know if you all can see this or not, but I want you to look at that paint on that door and look at the paint on the hood of it. All this has been painted. You can see this. You can even feel the texture in it because you can see the dullness in it. The black trim around here, I'm going to get this restored as much as possible. So the vehicle was stolen, from my understanding. It was stolen back here maybe a week or so ago. And you can see on the front where I am going to attempt to get a lot of these scratches, to clean that up, to get that out of there. I can put some touch-up paint over that to get that looking halfway decent. Okay, but the vehicle was stolen, and they stole the vehicle and they bust out a couple of the windows. So the owner had the windows replaced. But let's take a look at on the inside, and you can see, guys. Take a look at this. First of all, let's take a look at the inside of the doors. All this is going to be steam clean. It's all going to be steam clean. Carpet's going to be clean. I'm going to clean the entire thing out. You can take a look down into the cup holders, the shift, and all this stuff. This is the challenge that's I have before me. Okay, I have this challenge before me, and I got to meet this challenge on. Okay, I don't turn away or back off from a fight, and this one's going to be a fight, and this is going to be a fight that I won't back off from. Nice leather seats, really nice leather seats, not bad at all. Okay, this is, like I said, this is a limited, so you know, comes with nice seats. But I'm going to try my best. I'm going to clean these seats up. I'm going to restore the leather. Back of the passenger side right there, and front seat here. As you can see, guys, we got a job in front of us today. Down in the doors, man, we got all kinds of stuff. Okay, because this is a challenge, but the challenge is going to be to get it all the way together, and we'll see how it comes out. So the thing you all need to know is that it's not easy to clean this stuff out and to hold the camera at the same time. So I just want to show you and give you a shot of this is what all this looks like before. Let's look down here. I had to dig some of the stuff out. You can see all that. So I'm going to give you all that up before and afterwards, okay? So this is a close-up on the inside. It's basically, you know, let you know what's happening here, okay? So I think I did tell you all that this car was stolen, you know, maybe about a week ago. I don't know exactly when, but it was stolen. And, you know, the owner of the car got it back. As you can see, this back window, this is a new back window. It's different from that one because that's a tinted one over there. But I noticed that every time, you know, they broke this window out to get it into the car. And every time I close the door, let me show you what happens here. Look at the bottom of this. Did you guys see that glass fall out of there? can hear it shaking. There's glass inside the bottom of the door. Look at that. That's all broken glass. That's the glass and when they stole the vehicle. And you know, they broke it off and glass goes inside the door. I'm gonna try to get some of it out of the door, but I can only go so far. I don't know. I might end up just, you know, taking this inside door panel off and sucking it out. But you can see there's glass. And that's gonna continue until all that glass gets up out of there. Okay, y'all, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the anatomy of a vehicle that has no protection on it. Watch the water, watch the hood. See the water just laying there? Now, if the camera could follow me around this way, I want y'all to look. Look right here. Right here. What do you see? You see water basically just laying there. Let me take the nozzle off of the hose. Look at that. Water is basically laying there. This is like I said, this is the anatomy of a vehicle that has no protection, none whatsoever. This is the thing that I preach, and I preach some and I preach some. Look at the top of the hood up here. Look at this. Look at the water. Down here on the side, the water just sits there. Y'all see what I'm talking about? This is what I mean. You gotta have some kind of protection on your vehicle. You gotta. It's almost empty, so I'm just doing this little 1/2 right here. It's just an experiment, just to show you something, what a little bit of protection does. Watch this. Y'all see what a little bit of protection does? Look at the hydrophobics that it adds to it. I mean, no place else is this vehicle beating up. Every place else, the water's just sitting. So if I just decide to go around this entire vehicle, this is what I'm gonna get. Because that is the protectant that a paint protection puts on it. That's what it does. It repels the water. It keeps the water from sitting on there. Water will destroy anything if it sits up on it. We should all know that. Okay, so we got the Hyundai in the shop, and I showed you what happens when you use a little bit of bead maker paint sealant on it, and then that's what it does. Okay, so this one is gonna be all polished up. Gonna get some scratch removals done to it and get it all fixed up. Okay, so we got the Elantra in the shop now, and I'm getting ready to work on this hood first before I do anything. Now, as I showed you on the previous video, you can see that this hood doesn't look the same as the rest of the vehicle looks. Okay, so evidently it's been hit and it's been painted. Okay, not saying it's a bad paint job because it matches and everything, but you can just tell there's some difference in it. So I'm gonna use a right here, as you can see. Hope y'all can see this. Look at all these spots. And a lot of these spots that you see that are right down in here, all this little stuff right here, right here, right here, these are, I believe that's like tree sap. This stuff sticks on a vehicle when it's got no protection on it, you know, unless you got some type of paint seal and some type of protection. Even if you've been waxing it, you hold a certain degree of protection. None of the stuff is bulletproof, okay? But you still hold a certain degree of protection, you know, from this kind of stuff happening. So we're gonna see if we can, you know, buff some of this stuff out. And I'm gonna use some rubbing compound, some polishing compound, and I'm also gonna use some rubbing compound. And I'm also going to use a little bit of mixture of the ultimate compound from Meguiar's, and we'll see what kind of results we can come out with. Here's another spot down here, as you can look and you can see where it looks like somebody, you know, I don't know if somebody hit the vehicle or not, or it looks like to me that they scraped up against a wall or scraped up against something. That's what that looks like. So I'm gonna attempt to make that look better than what that is. Now, by using a mixture of these compounds that I use, you can see that I did get the bumper cleared off from those white scuff marks that were there. There's just a little bit like right in that area there. Okay, I got the majority of them off. Now, what I'm gonna do is, that's just rubbing and polishing compound. There's a mixture of them. So I'm gonna top it off, and I'm gonna top it off with this stuff right here. I'm gonna top it off with the Suds Labs, the ceramic spray sealant. And I'm using it basically as a topper after I finish polishing out. Okay, so what do you think? Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell my client when they come back, I want y'all to take a look at this front tire here. That's gonna pop. Look at that down there. That's gonna pop. Can you guys see it? Look at how those wheels are popped out there. That is going to pop. So, I don't know if they know it or not. They should be able to feel that because you ought to get some kind of bump riding out of that. And, you know, you see the front mirror right there where that piece is gone. But like I said, this vehicle, it was stolen. You know, the windows were broken out in it. And who knows what the low-down dirty culprits did it. And I'll call them that because anybody that goes around and steals somebody else's vehicle, steal anything from anybody else, is a low-down, low-life. And I mean that. You know, people work hard for this stuff. They really do. Okay? And we'll take a look around. Hey, let's take a look at that now. Remember the passenger side? Okay? And that's what it looks like now. Okay? I was able to get some of that corrected around there. Let's take a look at that front bumper we looked at. And that's what it looks like now. Okay. Let's take a look around. Let's look in from the passenger side here. You guys remember what it looked like? I showed you. You saw it. Let's take a look at the doors. Let's take a look down inside the doors. Let's take a look at down inside the cup holders. Down inside there. This little piece right here that was loaded with stuff down in it as well. I mean, it was crap all over the place. It really was. Look at the carpets. Take a look at the seats. Okay. Let's take a look at it from the back seat. Leather seats have all been conditioned, and they've been conditioned with the chemical guys, VRP, plus I use some beeswax on it as well. I mix them two together. This from there. And from the driver's side. Let's take a look at that. Okay. Let's take a look at the moonroof. Down inside there. Inside the cup holders in the front. The carpet, in between the carpets. Everything done. All right. So that's it for the 2014 Hyundai Elantra. Got it all done, all ready to go, and the owner will be by to pick it up tomorrow, and we'll go from there. As you can see, I mean, you guys saw I had a time with this buffing this thing out. I really did. So, you know, a lot of stuff I did wasn't in the deal, but I always throw something extra in there, okay? If you're in the St. Louis area, hey, guys, hit me up, 314-456-1434, okay? And I'll give you a much better deal than a lot of the big guys do, okay? I'm just a small company. I'm just a small business person, and I'm just doing what I can. But anyway, hey, you got it, please. I'm asking you, hit those like buttons, hit that subscription button, hit those notification buttons, okay? That's the only way I'm gonna be able to stay on this channel. I'll be able to bring you more and more stuff. I'll be able to give some giveaways, okay? But I gotta get to 1,000 subscribers, and I gotta get there before December the 16th. If I don't get there before December the 16th, I gotta start all over again. So, I love what I'm doing. I really do, y'all. I like what I'm doing, and I wanna continue what I'm doing. So, help me out, you know, and I'll continuously try to bring you different stuff, you know, that keep you all interested. I really would. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time on this channel. Bye-bye.